Good morning, everyone. I just randomly thought it would be fun to do a vlog. So here we are. Not sure what I'm gonna put on this vlog, but we're gonna start it off out here. It's a beautiful morning. It's a little chilly, but it's invigorating. I am out here taking the dog for a run before I go to work. I work 2 days a week, and so those 2 days he's kind of cooped up during the day in his crate, so I'm trying to get him out to let him run out his energy. Actually on here, I don't think y'all knew I have a dog. I talked about it I shared when we got him on Instagram, but haven't shared anything about it on here. So this is at the back of my property. My house is, there's my chicken coop that needs work. It was here when we bought it and it needs some work. There's my house, and then behind my house I have the chicken coop and some barns, and back here a big old piece of land that's really nice to come and walk, which I'm hoping to do more of. Get some exercise the dog. But this morning it is really a beautiful morning, and I don't know what kind of vlog I'm going to do. I have no idea. This weekend I'm probably going to be, today's Friday, so this weekend I'm probably going to be staying home and trying to get my house together. My house is a disaster. I've talked about it before. I am a messy person. I don't like being messy. I drive myself crazy. I like having my stuff together and neat, but I'm just so particular about it that I struggle with being messy because it takes me forever to do anything. So I don't know, it's hard to understand, but I am a messy person and I don't like being messy. It really frustrates myself. Something I've tried to work on, and I'm still trying to work on. But actually the other week my house looked really good. I had it all cleaned up. I worked on it and then tried to keep it up, but this week I haven't been able to do a lot because the first couple of days of this week I was working on trying to get nursing stuff. I have to renew my nursing license every 2 years, and of course, come on Sherlock, that's his name, Sherlock. Me being the person that I am, the procrastinator that I am, I always end up putting off doing my continuing education credits, which nurses have to do. Depending on how much you work over the 2 years before you renew your license. Sherlock, this way, boy, this way. You also have to do continuing education hours. So I had some of them already because I went to a conference. My work sent me to a dementia conference to learn, that talked more about like dementia and stuff, but I still had to get some more. So I have to have 15. So Monday and Tuesday, and what day was it? Wednesday, I guess. That's what I did. Yeah. So yeah, my time was spent doing that, listening to podcasts, watching web videos, getting in my credit hours. So yeah, needless to say, and then I had to work yesterday. Last night I went to a birthday party for my grandparents. Today I've got to work, so yeah, my house is in dire need of some attention. So tonight and tomorrow, that's what it's going to be. So yeah, I don't know what this video is going to be. Also, excuse me, I woke up, haven't brushed my hair, haven't brushed my teeth, look crazy. But anyway, that's what it's going to be. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably try to, I don't know, maybe I'll talk about what I've been reading, what I read in January. I only finished like 3 books. But that's a huge accomplishment because that's the first 3 books I've read since like last August. So that's a big accomplishment for me. I haven't finished a book since like last August, and I was really excited. I've also read quite a bit in several other books, so there's like quite a few books that I haven't finished, that I read a lot in, but I haven't finished yet. So I'll talk about those too. But anyway, I'll do a little video showing y'all just my backyard, like back here at the very back. And then I'm gonna cut this off and go get ready for work. Sherlock, what are you doing, boy? Our neighbors over here have cows, and sometimes they come up really close to the fence, and our dog barks at them. But yeah, we got Sherlock in October. He is a rough collie, and I bribed the kids to let me name him Sherlock. Sherlock, come. Hey, don't go over there. Sherlock, come. Here, boy. Come, boy. So I love collies. I think they're pretty much the most beautiful breed of dogs there is. And I just started thinking about how when I bought my house, I would love to have a dog in some ways for security reasons. Sherlock, come here, boy. Because dogs will let you know, like they alert you when somebody comes in your yard or when something's going on outside. At least the little dog that I used to have did. And I thought it'd be a good companion for the kids, a good companion for me. I have to say, I'm more of a cat person than I'm a dog person now that I'm older. But he is a good dog. He's very smart. Collies are extremely intelligent. Come on, boy. Come on. Over here. And I've actually had 2 collies before when I was young. My grandmother and grandfather had 2 collies, and they had puppies, and they gave me one. And I had him when I was a pup. When I was a kid. Then, later on as an adult, when I was in college, I bought another one. Did you see Sherlock? You see the bird? I got another one. His name was, or her name, she was a girl. Her name was Sadie. I had her until after I got married, I think I had her until 2018. I believe it's 2018. She got hit by a car. So anyway, this is my chicken coop. That's a mess. It was here when we moved in. It needs some work, quite a bit of work done to it. A lot of this is from the weather and just the fact that I haven't had a lot of time to get out here and work on it, but hoping over the next few months I'll get to do some work to it. We only have 2 chickens right now, a rooster and a hen. But what you doing, boy? Come here. Come here. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Come on, you wanna run? Alright guys, here I am, ready to go to work. I look a bit of I look different. My hair is kind of a slick back. I'm not the biggest fan of this hairstyle, but I don't know why I do it sometimes, even though I don't really like it. I don't know. Anyway, my hair was just too messy to leave down today, so. And I really am in need of eyebrow wax so bad, but yeah, we'll get it sometime. But anyway, here I am on the way to work this morning, feeling very blessed by the Lord. Grateful to be able to share with y'all, and just just feeling good. So I thought I would just do a quick reading update. I am currently reading The Blooms That Broke Us by Ashley Deal. It's a clean contemporary fiction book. So it's not Christian, but it's clean. It has a little bit of stuff. I'll talk about all that later, but that's what I'm reading. Very good, heartbreaking, amazing, powerful. And then I'm still reading Little Women. I'm trucking along in it. I need to read some more. I haven't read any in a while. I'm reading Montana, I don't think it's Montana Sky or something another. I don't remember. It's by Susan May Warren. I'll have to share. I'm reading that. I'm like maybe 40% through with that one. Yeah, I just have a handful of things that I'm reading. But I want to do a video just talking about what I read last month. I'll probably do a clip and add it onto this video at some point. But anyway, yeah, I'm headed to work this morning, and I hope you guys are going to have a great day today. I know this is going to be published a different day than when I'm filming it, but I still hope you guys are going to have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Hey guys, so I am at home from work. I went and picked up my kids from my mom's, and then when I got home I decided to burn some old cardboard boxes and tree branches and stuff that I've been meaning to burn, so that's what we're doing.
Hello guys! Asher locks up.
That's what we're doing. And here's the fire.
Wait, are you gonna put that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yay! You didn't.
We had a bunch of tree limbs fall in my yard. I've been meaning to pick up, so we got a few of them up before it got dark, and decided to burn this. So anyway, we're doing this, and yep, that's what we're doing for now. Sherlock.
Hi, buddy.
What you doing, Ellie? You need a blanket?
Yeah.
We're about to go inside. Where are you going? Hey guys, so we came in, we had the fire and stuff, then we came in, the kids have been in there watching something on the television, and I got a shower because it smelled all dirty like smoke. So I got a shower, frizzy hair, and then I've been working on, while they were in there watching something, I have been working on my taxes, trying to work on doing those, so I got some of that done, and then, it's okay, Sherlock. I gotta go let him out. He's in his crate while I'm working on this. I need to go let him out, though. But anyway, yeah, I am working on my taxes, so, yeah. But I'm about to go try to get the kids in bed because it's getting a little bit later. It's like 8:30. I usually try to get them in bed by 9-ish. And then I'm going to go watch. There's a new Hallmark movie coming out tonight that I'm excited to watch. So I didn't really get any cleaning done this evening since we went outside, and I got up some of the limbs in the front yard and stuff and burned a bunch of boxes that I needed to burn. But I'm going to tackle the cleaning tomorrow, Lord willing. But yeah, I'm going to try to go get the kids ready for bed and then probably make me a cup of tea and watch the new Hallmark mystery movie, and I will try to film a little bit while I do that, and then maybe talk a little bit later on about what I read in January. We'll see. I may wait till tomorrow to do that. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd give you guys an update.
We never had you ever. Just keeping the face of something like this.
I didn't want to disrupt Gertrude's big night until it was necessary.
So what were different? What an excellent police officer you'd make. What have we here?
Detective White.
What's her eyes? What can you tell me?
There's no identification on him. It's Alvin.
Hey guys, so here I am. It's Monday and the vlog did not go as planned. I honestly did not film anything since Friday night. Saturday I was pretty busy just trying to do some stuff around the house. Yesterday I had church, and then after church I came home. I was so exhausted. I didn't even go last night. We usually have church Sunday morning and Sunday night, and I did not even go last night. I was just exhausted, and my kids for some reason were grouchy. I don't know. You know, those of you that have kids know sometimes you'll have days where your kids are just in one of those moods, and that's how mine were yesterday, like so ill. At least my youngest too. So I don't know what was going on with that. But anyway, I didn't get any more filming done. I'm probably going to just wrap it up pretty quick here. This morning I had to run to town to get my blood work done. I actually have I have Hashimoto's thyroid issues, and so I've been having some really, I don't know, like the past couple weeks I've had horrible heart palpitations. Like I've had heart palpitations off and on throughout the years, but this was just constant, like all day long, like probably several hundred a day. So I actually went to urgent care and they did a EKG on me, and then they said it looked pretty normal, but she said it probably has something to do with my thyroid. So anyway, I came today to get my labs rechecked, and I've just gotta, it's like 9:30 here, so I'm gonna do this and then hurry up and head back home. I have a lot to get done today because my in-laws are coming over tonight, so I really need to go work around my house and do a lot. I did not get all the cleaning done like I wanted to. I got a little bit, but honestly, you can't really tell. I did get some laundry done, but it is what it is, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of days such a failure when it comes to being a mom and a housewife, and this weekend's been a little rough. Yeah, just several different things I'm going through, things that important decisions that I'm having to make, possibly in the process of possibly sending my kids to a Christian school, and me getting a full-time job. I don't know yet for sure right now. It's just something that we are, if it works out, it's probably going to happen, unless something drastic changes, or unless it doesn't work out. But that's what the plan is right now. So yeah, there's just a lot of things over the weekend that big decisions I'm having to make, things I'm having to pray about, figure out what's right. And a lot of days I just feel like a failure. I get so frustrated with myself because I'm not like other women my age. I'm not that mom that is able to keep it all together, or I don't have a super tidy home, because it's just something I struggle with, and it's embarrassing, but it's also something that I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who I am and how to change some of the way that I do things, but it's so hard, and it's just, I don't know. I don't like being this way. Like, I want to be neat and tidy, and I just deal with, I don't know, I think it's my OCD and my ADHD all combined to make it a struggle for me. And then just mentally some days I can't function well enough to get anything done. I'm like, I can't push myself to do anything today, so I don't know. But I'm trying hard, and just praying the Lord will continue to help me. But anyway, yeah, so there's all that. But anyway, I'm in the parking lot over here at my doctor. I just finished my labs, so I thought I would go ahead and just film my January wrap up right here. I know it's a little unconventional, it's different, but hey, this is a vlog, and I thought, guess what? I'm just gonna go with it. I know I'm not gonna have time to do it when I get home today. I'm gonna have to be cleaning, and then my kids are gonna be running around, so we're gonna do it right now. It shouldn't be too long because I only read 3 books in January, or I only finished 3 books in January, but yeah, so let's talk about it. For me, 3 books I felt like was a huge accomplishment. It was the first 3 books that I've actually finished since last July. I think the last book I finished was at the end of July, right about the time I started my home buying process. So it felt so good to actually finish a book. Like, it felt amazing. But anyway, the first book that I read was The Golden Goal by Anna Conwell. Is it Anna Conwell or Anna Conway? I can't believe I'm forgetting this, y'all. My brain. I'll put it up here on the screen. I'll put pictures too of these. Yeah, this was just something that I decided, kind of spur of the moment to read. I saw it on my Kindle Unlimited, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna read this. I've read some of Anna's other books, and I enjoyed them, and she writes clean rom-coms, and overall I enjoyed it. These books are very much fluffy reads for me. They're like, in a way, almost guilty, what do people call it? Their guilty pleasure, or their guilty, I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. But that's pretty much what these are for me. Like, it was really fun. It was fluffy. She brings in a little, sometimes she does bring in like heavier, not heavier, but more serious topics into it, but it stays light throughout the book, and it's fun, it's cute. It's not very, in my opinion, a lot of these rom-coms are not super realistic, but hey, you know, we're reading, a lot of times when we're reading, we're not always reading for realism. Sometimes we're reading just to have fun and enjoy the ride. So the big complaint I had with it was the kisses are super heavy. A lot of the kisses are like super heavy for me, and I could go on this long, huge-ish deal about how I don't personally, and I know it's what you prefer and what you like, but I feel like clean fiction, I feel like there's this genre of clean fiction that wants to define itself as clean. But, and I guess this, let me preface this by saying this goes along with my moral values and like my Christian values. So I guess if you are reading if that's not a big deal for you when you're reading, then, or when you're writing a book, then I guess I could see where people think it's, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I guess I could see where some people want clean fiction and they don't care about, okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. So let me clarify. I feel like, to a degree, when you get such heavy romance kissing scenes, like some of the things that are going on, but then there's no mention of it leading to anything else, or even having feelings for anything else, I feel like that's a false illusion, because the kissing and romance, I mean, the kissing and physical touching and stuff is so heavy that there's no way it's not going to lead to more feelings or start you on that path to something more. I guess, and that's my thing. It's like, I feel like it's a false illusion. Like, it's not realistic, because if you're going to have clean fiction, but then you're going to put all of the precursors to leading up to something else, and it's not, I'm not saying it's not closed door, because nothing else ever happens. Like, nothing else is alluded to anything else happening. It's just ends right there. I hope all this makes sense. I feel like I'm not making sense. But anyway, it ends like they they're going at it hot and heavy, kissing, making out, whatever you want to say, and then that's all that happens. There's no allusion to anything else happen, which is good. That's what I want to read. I want to read stuff where, you know, I don't want to read stuff where something else happens, especially like premaritally or anything like that. But I feel like it's unrealistic, I guess. And I know that genre, there's also, you know, other authors who write clean fiction without, or I guess I would say closed door fiction, and they do allude to other things happening, but it's off page. And I don't read that. You know, that's not something that I want to read, but I could see that more so than these books that are clean and they don't even allude to the physical contact leading to anything else. They just cut it off like, oh, they were able to kiss like that and get that close and intimate without it going any further. That's my rant. I totally get that this is it's a person's preference if they like it or they don't like it, and people can totally ignore that and not, I don't bother them, you know, they don't have an issue with it. And I just feel like in some cases it can lead to false expectations. But again, it's reading, we do it for fun, it's light, it's fluffy, whatever. Overall, this story was fun. I really like the hockey aspect is really growing on me. I enjoyed that a lot. And yeah, so I really want to go to a hockey game now. I've been wanting to for a while, but hockey was there were so many hockey books and I was like, I'm not interested in that, but I am really getting into it the more I read it. So I like that aspect. I love her banter between them. It's so perfect, funny, hilarious. She really writes fun characters, and I could tell her writing has definitely grown a lot. So it was fun, yeah. But I didn't rate it just because I didn't like give it a star rating, just because I don't feel like I can accurately rate something like that, because I enjoyed aspects of it, but then again, the other aspects, like the physical aspects, I didn't like. So yeah, and like I said, it's clean. It doesn't allude to anything else happening. Nothing else happens, but personally, just the interactions between them were a bit much, in my opinion. Then I read Prince Caspian, the fourth book in the Narnia series, or it's the fourth that I've read in I'm reading them in chronological order, so that's the one that comes next. This was okay. We see like the Lucy and Peter and Susan and Edmund. Anyway, the four kids all go back. They end up going back to Narnia, and it's like thousands of years later in Narnia, or hundreds of years later or something. And I don't know, we just see the aspects of them going back to Narnia, and then it was okay. I didn't love it. I felt it didn't have quite the charm and interest as the first two did for me, but it was still okay. I'm glad I read it. I think I gave that one 3.5 stars. And then the last book that I finished was The Mistletoe Countess by Pepper Basham. No, not The Mistletoe Countess. The third book in that series. The third book in that trilogy. The Juliet Code. Loved this, guys, so much. I don't know, it just hit me at the right time when I was really in the mood for it. It's very Agatha Christie vibes to me. We go back, we follow Freddie and Grace again on they're actually finally making it to Italy in their honeymoon, and of course, while they're in Italy, they come across a mystery, and actually Detective Jack Miracle, who wrote the detective book that Grace loves so dearly, he is there, which I love his character. I just fell in love with his character throughout the story, and I really would love to see more of him. But he is there, and they become involved in a mystery involving stolen artwork, which I actually like. I know some people don't like the art, like art theme books, stolen artwork theme books, whatever. But I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. And it just has all, you know, they become involved in this, and it has all these, it just felt very Agatha Christie-esque because they end up going across this island to help figure out the mystery, and they're like staying on this island, and there's this, we're introduced to like a whole cast of characters who we're wondering, are they involved in this? And then there's murders taking place, and it was just really good. I enjoyed it. I like the faith elements. Pepper always, to me, always drops little nuggets of faith into and truths into her books that I really enjoy. I loved seeing Freddie and Grace together again. They're so adorably cute, and I just love watching all of their watching them grow together as a couple. Like, you see them growing and how they're both bringing out the best in each other's character and growing each other's character, and I enjoyed that. So yeah, that was my favorite one I read. I gave it 5 stars. It was just really fun, and I really, really, really hope Pepper has more books in this series, and Freddie and Grace. I just love them so much, and I'm not ready to leave them behind. They're just so fun, and I feel like they're a lovely addition to the Christian fiction community. Like, we don't see a lot of this type of like cozy mystery that we follow the same couple throughout, married couple. I don't know. I feel like that's just not something we see in a lot of Christian fiction. So I really like it. Yes. So those are the 3 books that I read. I actually read some other books a lot. I read Little Women. I'm still reading Little Women. I've read quite a bit in it. I'm actually almost finished with it now. I have like 20% left, I think. I've been reading it very slowly, loving it very much. I also read, there's a couple other books. One is a book by Ashley Deal called The Blooms That Broke Us. It's a clean fiction. It's amazing, y'all. I'll have to talk about it later. I'm not quite finished yet, but it's just it's a heartbreaking story, but also such a healing story, and I'll talk about it more later. It is clean fiction, not Christian, so it's very much more heavy with the physical attraction, but it's between a married couple, and it's not, I don't know, I guess I just rate things differently in my mind. Like, this is a book dealing with heavy topics, and so I feel like there's things that I give, I allow because of the topic that it's dealing with and the way I feel like the book is very healing and could help someone heal. But anyway, we'll get into all that when I finish it. I read a lot in that. I also read a Nicole Van book. I can't remember what it's called. I'll talk about that one next month when I finish it. But yeah, I've been reading a little bit in various books, but those are the ones that I actually finished, and I was excited to actually finish some books. I also read a ton of kids books to my kids. I'm trying to make it a goal to, at least most nights. We don't do it every single night, but most nights I try to read to them. And we did start reading Little House in the Big Woods together, and my kids actually really enjoy that. I read like a chapter to them at nighttime. We're not quite finished with it yet. We're maybe 60% through, but they really enjoy that as well. So it's fun. I'm enjoying it. And yeah. So anyway, guys, I need to go. I've got to get back home to my kids. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.